Good evening, dear students. I am Ms. Vandana Pai. In today's lecture of the subject Management of Industrial Relations, which is associated with Diploma in Human Resource Management, we will be studying importance of harmonious industrial relations. Okay, prior to actually starting the importance of harmonious relations, let's see what is harmonious relations. Okay, because majority of time we are not aware about the word harmonious. See, harmonious industrial relations or harmonious, it refers to an industrial environment where workers, along with their union and management, understand and accept each other as partners in progress. That a cooperative attitude is mutually beneficial in terms of output, performance, and rewards. Okay, so when it comes to harmonious relations, what is harmonious relations? Harmonious means a cooperative environment. Okay, means where you do find oneness, unity. Okay, all these things. Whenever we consider, okay, industrial relations, why there should be harmony, why there should be soundness. Okay, there should be soundness because if you think that your organizational goals, they should be assured. Okay, the organizational goals should be assured, or the organization goals should be attained properly, then what you need to do is you need to have harmony into industrial relations, that is the relations between the employer and employee. The relations between the employer and employee, it should be that sound, it should be that cooperative ones, it should be having unity amongst them, so that okay, there will be, yes, proper attainment of the goals and the aim which is stipulated. Okay, so why it is important for an industry, or why it is important to have harmonious industrial relations. Okay, see a brief review of what we have studied into industrial relations. Yes, what is the industrial relations? Industrial relations means relations between whom? Yes, relations between employer and employee. Okay, actually when it comes to harmonious relations, okay, when it comes to harmonious relations, okay, harmonious relations means relations between employer and employee majorly, because okay, the government's role, okay, which is the third actor into industrial relations, their role is least. The role is least. But when it comes to employer and employee, okay, see these two people, that is both employer and employee, they regularly come in contact of each other, they do conversate with each other, and whenever frequently these people meet together, okay, when these people interact, conversate together, then what happens? Okay, when frequently these people come together, okay, see the employee does have certain needs, they have certain individual goals. Okay, and the employer, as being the, okay, concerned person of the organization, okay, they do also care about the organizational goals. Okay, so when it comes to organizational goals, okay, and if the employee is not giving their 100% or not giving the correct efforts, okay, right efforts towards the industry, is it, what happens then? Yes, surely the employer, okay, will instruct the employee, right? Okay, the employer will instruct the employee. Now employee, if they are not satisfied by the working conditions, okay, if they are not satisfied with the working conditions, then what will happen? Surely, okay, they will also react. When there is reactions, okay, when one of the party is arguing, another party also will go on arguing. this will result into, yes, this will result into disputing phase. Okay, and disputing phase, that is the conflicting phase, will surely give rise to unrest into the industry, which will surely be harming industrial relations. So in today's lecture we are going through the importance of harmonious industrial relations. So everything which you need into your industry is the proper sound relations between humans who work into the organization. Okay, so industrial relation, it does relates with the human relations into the industries. Okay, majority the employee and the employer. Okay, though the employee might be working at any level, though the employee might be working into any level, still, okay, there are n number of factors which are responsible, okay, which can affect, okay, or uh, these are the factors which do contribute towards the conflict. Okay, so as an employer, as an employee, okay, there's two people, they should be always caring about the factors which are responsible, which can harm the harmony into the industrial relations. Okay, so then when it comes to importance of industrial relations, see, what is needed, that is better management. Okay, better management of industrial relations in our industry or in an industry is very important for the success of industrial concern. Okay, see, if there is improper management of industrial relations, then what will happen? Yes, it will result in hurting of industrial peace, is it? So, okay, if there is better management, it results in industrial peace, which is essential for the countries, particularly for India, where the economy is being geared in a planned way to achieve a lot of success into the industry. Okay, so when it comes to the importance of industrial relations, okay, the following points, they are very important. Which are the following points? Yes, the first one is reduction in industrial disputes. Good industrial relations help in reducing the industrial disputes. Okay, see, let's take an example. If the employer and employee, okay, if the employer and employee, both the parties, if they are friends, if they are friends, okay, surely they will be caring about their emotions, each other's emotions, right? Okay, so in the same way, if the employee is satisfied with the job specifications and the facilities and amenities, okay, including the remuneration which is paid to him, okay, surely it will be reflected into his productivity. Okay, whatsoever task you do allot to this person, okay, whatsoever task you do allot to this person, in that task itself, in that task itself, okay, the job satisfaction will be reflected. If that person is dissatisfied, okay, if some of the things if some of the things they are dissatisfying related to job, yes, it will be reflected into his productivity, as well as, yes, your production activity, your industry's production activity will be definitely harmed by that person. Is it? Okay. Now, employer, from the employer's viewpoint, let's see. Okay, the employer, if the employee's task accomplishment or the employee's performance, overall performance, if it is not satisfactory, then, yes, if the employee's performance is not satisfactory, surely what will happen? Yes, employee's attitude, if it is not satisfactory, surely it will affect the productivity of the industry. Is it? Then, if the productivity is not equal to the compensation or remuneration paid by the employer to the employee, then employer will surely argue, scold. Is it? Okay. To whom? They will be, yes, they will be instructing or penalizing or punishing the employee, right? Okay. So now, whenever we think about overall this situation, okay, both the employee is not satisfied, both and employer is also not satisfied. Okay, surely somewhere it will be reflected. Where it will be reflected? Yes, both the parties, whenever they will be coming for conversating, or due to some reasons, whenever they will come in front of each other, at that time, yes, at that time what will happen? Yes, dispute. That's it. So, okay, whenever there will be adequate financial and non-financial benefits, provision of employee participation in sharing of profits and of management and decision making, improved bargaining capacity, okay, through mutual negotiation and consultations with the management, it provides satisfaction among the workers. Okay, if the workers are satisfied, yes, your job will be accomplished, task will be accomplished in time. Okay, and task, if the task is accomplished, yes, your productivity is good, your industry's performance will not be affected, your industrial growth will be done. Okay, your industry will continuously be developing. Okay, due to this what will happen? Yes, it will lead to, yes, reduction in industrial disputes. Okay, getting it? Then, uninterrupted production. Yes, it is also most important benefit of good industrial relations actually. Okay, see, industrial relations, good industrial relations, it does ensures uninterrupted production. Okay, how? Yes, I would re-narrate it. See, employee, if he is not satisfied by the job conditions, if he is not satisfied with the job environment, or with whatsoever is paid to him, the facilities, amenities given to him, okay, overall with the workplace, okay, if there is no quality of work life, okay, surely where somewhere it will be reflected, right? Okay, where it will be reflected then? Yes, okay, see, if the employer is not responding, or if the employer is not listening to what employee is saying, surely employee will reflect into the production activity. Is it? Okay. then what they will be doing? Prolong. If the employer is not listening to employee, okay, that person will approach the union, trade union, right? Okay, if the trade union is approached, if the trade union is approached, trade union if is not positive, then yes, surely this will be converted into striking position. Okay, the employees will enter into strike. Okay, and if the strike is extended, what the employer will be doing? Lockout. So both unrest, strike, and lockout can be only avoided through good industrial relations. Getting it? This ensures smooth running of the organization and continuous production. Okay, getting it? So, whenever it comes to production activity, if you think that the production activity should be uninterrupted, it should go smoothly, then yes, you should be always be having harmonious industrial relations. Then improves morale. Good industrial relations boost the morale of the employees. Employees feel that they are part of the organization and their contribution will improve productivity of the organization. Good industrial relations brings about a realization among the employees that gain to the organization will not only benefit the employer but will benefit them as well. This makes the workers work with zeal, energy, and efficiency. Okay, see, whenever the employer, whenever the employer do participate the employees into decision making activity, okay, if they allow the employees to participate in the decision making activity, also if they ask the employees, if they ask the employees to suggest something which is related to, yes, if they participate them into decision making activity, then how the employees will be feeling about the organization? Yes, they will think that this organization is mine, right? What they will be thinking? They will think that this organization is mine, and surely, okay, they will contribute their 100% towards the work. Okay, and a sense of satisfaction will always result into devotion towards the work. They will be devoted, dedicated, they will be giving 100% efforts towards the work. Getting it? So always the employer should be caring about the emotions of the employee. Okay, means what? See, if they are finalizing some decisions which are directly related to employees, for example, working hours, or might be the issues related to compensation. Okay, not actually compensation, but the first one, working hours. If you are altering the working hours, if you are altering the working hours, that is increasing the working hours or increasing the shift time. Yes, it is related to laborers, it is related to your workers or employees. Then, okay, if possible, you should participate these people into whenever you are finalizing the decisions. Is it? Then see, what is the importance of such activity? Why you should include your employees into decision making? Yes, the gist itself is okay. See, if you allow your employees to participate, if you allow your employees to participate in the decision making, then yes, then how the employees will be feeling? Yes, this organization is mine. Is it? This organization does care about me. They have included me in the decision making. I should give my 100% dedication, efforts, is it, towards the work and the production activity. Yes, they will be thinking in this way, right? Okay. So a sense will be developed into such type of positive sense will be developed into employees. Yes, this will this will surely be contributing towards your organization's goals. Okay. Then mental revolution. The main objective of industrial relation is a complete mental revolution of workers and employees. The industrial piece lies ultimately in a transport outlook on the part of both. It is the business of leadership in the ranks of workers, employees, and government to work out a new relationship in a consonance with the spirit of true democracy. Both should think themselves as partners of the industry, and the role of workers in such a partnership should be recognized. On the other hand, workers must be recognized employers' authority. It will be naturally have impact on production because they recognize the interest of each other. Okay, so here democracy, it means that okay, oneness. Okay, the worker, whenever working in the organization, they should feel that okay, if I am an employee of this organization, yes, I do have certain role into the performance of this industry. Okay, due to this due to this they will be working harder. Okay, now when it comes to the employer, whenever he is working with the employees at the time, okay, they should also be realizing that without these workers, my organization's productivity and production activity will never be achieved. So, both should be thinking as okay each other as the partners of the industry, and the role of worker in a partnership should be recognized. Okay, on the other hand, workers must recognize employees authority. Okay, it will naturally have impact on production because they recognize the interest of each other. Okay, then reduced wastage. Good industrial relations are maintained on the basis of cooperation and recognition of each other. It will help increase production. Wastages of man, material, and machines are reduced to the minimum, and thus national interest is protected. Thus, it is evident that good industrial relations is the basis of higher production with minimum cost and higher profit. It also results in increased efficiency of workers. New projects may be introduced for the welfare of the workers and to promote the morale of the people at work. An economy organized for planned production and distribution must be aiming at social justice and welfare of the masses can function effectively only in an atmosphere of industrial peace. Okay, so in today's context, according to Dale Yoder, IR is a IR means industrial relation is a designation of a whole field of relationship that exists because of the necessary collaboration of men and women in the employment processes of industry. Industrial relations can now safely be defined as a coin having two faces, cooperation and conflict. This relationship undergoes change from thesis to antithesis and then to synthesis. Okay? Thus, the relationship starting with cooperation soon changes into conflict, and after it, resolution again changes into cooperation. This changing process becomes a continuous feature in industrial system and makes industrial relation concept a dynamic and evolving ones. Okay. When it comes to good industrial relations, okay, always good industrial relations, it does help to run an industry effectively and successfully. Okay, both employer and employees sit across the table and thrash out issues of differences. As a result, doubts and suspensions are clarified to the full understanding of each other. Thus, industrial relation it does paves way for smooth relation between the traditional groups. Okay, industrial democracy is practiced by various workers participation schemes like collective bargaining, works committee, quality circle, functional committee, board of directors scheme, joint consultation, and employee stock option plans. These mechanisms enable the workers to give their best to the organization. Okay, now harmonious industrial relations climate ensures implementation of welfare measures, better service terms, better physical environment, implementation of social security schemes, higher wages, optimum workload, bonus, fringe benefits, etc. Management gets benefits from strikeless environment, introduction of change, higher productivity, minimum absenteeism and turnover, disciplined workflow force, free flow of communication, higher profit and health maximization, high employee morale, etc. Industrial disputes disrupt the flow of production. Okay, it brings strikes, gear-outs, and lockouts, organized demonstration, picketing, etc. Okay, thus, in good industrial relation plays a vital role in establishing industrial peace, industrial discipline, and industrial democracy. So, all the three factors are very much required for the smooth and better economic development of a country. As such, the main objective of industrial relation is to establish good and harmonious labor management relations which promote mutual understanding, mutual confidence, and resolve the mutual differences. Today, labor is no more an organized mass of ignorant and unconscious workers ready to obey the arbitrary and discriminatory of the management. Management has to deal with them not only as individuals but also a member of organized social group having human dignity and self-respect. Hence, one of the major objectives of industrial relation is to change the traditional and contradictory views of labor and management towards each other. So, the importance of good industrial relations can be judged from the points like it develops good working environment, it develops a sense of cooperation, then it creates a sense of commitment. Workers work sincerely, they avoid labor problems, okay, controls industrial disputes and maintains industrial peace. Accidents and wastes are reduced, production and productivity is improved, quality of work improves, profit of the firm goes high, contributes to national economy. Then, see, good industrial relations help in the economic progress of a country also. The problem of an increase in productivity is essentially the problem of maintaining good industrial relations. That is why they form an important plank of the economic development plan of every civilized nation. Then, to help establish and maintain true industrial democracy is also possible due to good industrial relations, which is a prerequisite for the establishment of a socialist society. Then it helps management both in the formulation of informed labor relations policies and in their translation into action. Then it encourages collective bargaining as means of self regulation. They consider the negotiation process as an educational opportunity, a chance both to learn and to teach. Then it helps government in making laws forbidding unfair practices of unions and employers. In a climate of good industrial relations, every party works for the solidarity of workers' movement. Union gain more strength and vitality. There is no inter-union rivalry. Employers give unions the rightful recognition and encourage them to participate in all decisions. Unions divert their activities from fighting to increasing the size of distribution cake and to make their members more informed on vital issues concerning them. Then the unions as well as the employees boost the discipline and morals of workers, maintain industrial discipline among the employees. So, in narrow sense, the term industrial relations means relations between parties in industrial establishments. That means nature of relationship established among the parties in the industry. Dictionary meaning of industrial relations is the relations of management and employees in industrial concerns. In short, the term industrial relations means the relations between employees and management arising out of day to day work in industry. Different authors and experts have expressed their views on the concept of industrial relations. Dale Adler views industrial relations as a whole field of relationship that exists because of the necessary collaboration of men and women in the employment process of an industry. From the analysis of Del Yodler's opinion, it is revealed that the employees work in industry as per terms and conditions of employment, and in the process of working in collaborative system, both management and employees develop relations with each other, and this relationship as a whole is industrial relations. Okay, International Labor Organization has stressed upon the relations between state employers organization and workers organization, or the relationship between occupational organization. Okay, industrial relation is the relationship between management and employees. Okay, we are aware about it. The relationship may be positive, negative, or mixed. Okay, pattern of industrial relations is influenced by people's value, belief, perception, aptitude, personality, attitudes, ethical values, etc. State acts as a regulator, that is, the government acts as a regulator, facilitator in shaping industrial relation pattern in industry. The relationship is based on economic, non-economic issues arising out of the terms and conditions of employment, as also practices not covered under the terms. The relationship is based on economic and non-economic issues. Means of industrial relations are HR or IR policies, procedures, rules, regulations, legislations, etc. Collective bargaining is the effective mechanism of shaping the pattern of industrial relations. Changing economic scenario, technological advances, organizations' missions, strategic approach, trade unions' role contribute a lot to influence industrial relation pattern. A healthy industrial relations is essential for smooth functioning and success of the organization. The importance of industrial relations also includes increased production. Okay, healthy cordial relationship among the workforce and the employer and the management and amongst the workers within the workplace improves the workers productivity and efficiency. See, okay, into your organization, if the workplace is very satisfactory for the workers, okay, means the workers like to work in that workplace. Okay, they give their 100% efforts. Okay, they are willing to work. Okay, if they are willing to work, they are willing to work for overtime also, if you do allow them. Okay, then yes, surely it will be motivating them. It motivates the workers to contribute their best towards attainment of organizational objectives. This leads to increase in production in the organization. Okay, getting it? Then see, overall, the increase in industrial labor, okay, in the post independence period, it led to the formation and development of trade unions and various social groups. It has also been recognized that management without labor would be sterile, and labor without management would be disorganized, ill equipped, and ineffective. It is realized that the concrete cooperation between labor and management is highly essential to fulfill the industrial organization and national goal. Okay, the first 5 year plan has clearly demonstrated the fact that an economy organized for planned production and distribution, aiming at the realization of social justice and the welfare of masses, can function effectively only in an atmosphere of industrial peace. They lead to class hatred, okay, mutual relations, and inflict damages on the progress of nation. Okay, means if the management and labor relations they are not good, then it leads to wastage, okay, hatred among the class of laborers, okay, which in fact leads to damages on the progress of the nation. They affect production and national income in an adverse manner. They also clog the process of the nation. They affect production and national income in an adverse manner. They also clog the progress and development of the nation. Okay, further, it is not an exaggeration to say that if we are successful in industry, the answer to class and world conflicts become easier. Okay, the objectives of maintenance of industrial peace is not only to find out ways and means to solve the conflicts or to settle differences, but also to secure the unreserved cooperation of and goodwill among different groups in industry with a view to drive their energies and interest towards economically viable, commercially feasible, financially profitable, and socially desirable channels. It also aims at the development of a sense of mutual confidence, dependence, and respect, and at the same time encouraging them to come to closer to each other for removing misunderstandings, redressing grievances, if any, in a peaceful atmosphere and with open mind, and fostering industrial pursuits for mutual benefits and social progress. But the maintenance of congenial industrial relations, particularly in a democratic society like ours, it is not only a significant task but also a complicated one. Okay, so here why there should be harmonious industrial relations. Yes, if you think that the organization should progress, the should progress, the nation should progress, okay, all these progresses will be dependent upon all these progresses will be dependent upon only the industrial relations, that is the relationship between employers and employees. With this we do conclude today's lecture. Thank you.